own gonna deliver to you.
Ooh,
as I recall.
shit.
No, you had the first part of the track, but you didn't have the rest of it.
Damn.
Yeah, you're talking to a.
Listen, I'm fine with that.
You're talking to a true DMX
fan?
enthusiast.
Listen, DMX stole cars in my home state in a village.
Really?
Yeah, a place called Lake George. He was up there partying, and he just went crazy. He just started stealing cars and just driving up and down the drag. It was great.
It's easy fucking pickings up there. Also.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know
it's a resort town. It's like a sleepy resort town. It was
but
great.
no, I mean, I respect. I'll get to you in a second.
Yeah.
I respect and laud the entire Rough Riders family.
Yeah. Listen, the whole discography.
Jin,
Yeah.
obviously an incredible, initial foray from that rapper. All right, now we're back. Hello, Atria Ventrica. What an absolute pleasure. Brosephine also in the mix. Orion Rogue, here it come, baby. Now listen, it has It has been a long while.
Honey is back too because of spring break.
We needs it. Now listen to this. Yeah. So we are returned. From a successful PAX East.
Shit, yeah.
Let me iterate the ritual to the extent that I can remember it, and then we will discuss.
Oh yeah, go for it.
All the time, because we spent, a not insignificant amount of the time at PAX East was spent
trying to play Kill Team.
Well, trying to play Kill. Yes, that's true. That's true. We were able to throw that lever when we got home, but. It was not beer related.
No, it was,
in actual fact, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, hello. It is I, your internet friend, Jerford K. Horkrims, and however it came to be, you've fallen ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster, Penny Arcade VP of Business Development, hungry man, Eric J. Benson.
This is great.
Does it got the sick flavor?
I'm sorry, I couldn't wait.
No,
Anyways, go ahead.
You want to get a base under there. You want to get something underneath that beer. Now, also Azerbaijan, Edge Benson, Notorious EJB. What is the purpose of this program? Although we have occasionally wondered it ourselves, we have always resolved into a very single, very specific tip of the spear, and that is to offer you that which you already own. The art and science of brewing. Now, as any classic endeavor must, we do everything that we can to adhere to the hero's journey on this program. Broadly writ, the arc involves leveraging this sacred crucible of the brewer's art, at least circa 2023. We have got grains from our good friends at Micro Homebrew. We're going to be putting together a beer that we created on a previous program, obviously with your noble assistance / divination. Then, just beyond that, there was an ill-fated foray into making a beer based on the Twitch's purple color because it kept coming up, and then for a brief period, I think that the channel worshipped it.
Came up a tiny bit, and I got rid of it, but you had to go with the Maymays.
Listen, I go...
You followed them.
I go where the people go.
You got put in a box.
I'm like...
by chat.
No, you have to understand, think of me in this context as Ariel, right? I want to go where the people go, right? That's what I'm talking about. And in this particular case, the people went to serve their master, the purple box. In any case, once we have iterated the first part of this journey, Purple Box, whose actual true name, at least there's no carrots in it, right? Purple Box.
Got the hiccups.
Oh yeah.
I've been eating too quick.
Yeah, the Purple Box, hexadecimal code is of course its true name. So if you ever need to summon it, or create a circle of protection around the beer, we'll taste it and see if we need to leverage mystic arts. But in the meantime, what are we going to throw in this product here? Because this is not a big bag of grains over here.
Well, I need to find it.
Oh, it's the Goza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Goza's pretty gentle.
This is the Gaussian blur. Wow.
Oh.
See, it's a little big.
It's just dense. It's just dense, but Goza pretty, what's the ABV on that? It's pretty mild.
I don't think it was much.
Yeah, they tend to be...
5%.
Yeah, roughly. For us, that's down, that's pretty south. right, yeah. Why don't I just
All right,
tear?
you want to
Here, you know,
fuck this whole thing.
No, like a raccoon.
Yeah.
I'll just start biting on the side of the bag. Maybe I'll tear the back half out. Now,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
in there, what's
it's very simple.
It's Pilsner, wheat, and some acidulated malt.
oh, okay. So you were able to get your mitts on some.
Oh, yeah. Micro Humber has it all.
Well, here, let's. I wonder how substantial the taste is in this blend.
Give it a rip.
Grip it and rip it.
Oh no, it's definitely there.
Yeah?
Yeah, but
I think I'm just going to need a
no,
give me a
but
spoon.
no, it's just what it is. Like the body is. You see this, and then you taste it, and the body's like, yeah. Find some more of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care what you got to do.
Oh, salt? Cool. Yeah, give me that.
Get some of this, but also, throughout the actual, if you grab a handful of it, the main thing that it just offers, and because my hand's always in the fucking kettle, right?
Agavesi, thanks
It's
for the
just-
sub. And good seeing you at PAX.
Absolutely, but it's bright and mouth coating. In this context, as the dry good, it's just a brightness.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. I mean, that's kind of a legitimate
cool,
flavor.
right?
Now, hopping is pretty mild on this as well, as I recall.
Well, yes and no, right? So we took Belma.
Oof.
But it's hop in IBUs. But then we're coming at the back end for a whirlpool.
Oh, that's right. Then we drop a grip of it in the back, right? Okay. All right. Now, it should be said, if you are a long-time listener, long-time imbiber, Justin Imbiber,
Yeah.
if you ever had signing bonus, we were delighted. In fact, Jasmine just sent me a picture of a can that she has at home. Still has it. I might not pop the top on that. I might just let that be a collectible now, because it was pretty hazy, pretty juicy, but that type of hopping, that type of beer, it's fragile. It's not meant to. It isn't like a rich malty bomb that you're supposed to come back to in a few months, like our.
No, that's like an right now. That's an archive.
That's an archival thing,
No.
but I had a chance to look at that gold. Obviously, Dan did so good for us on the label.
My dad was so happy. Like, he still has a can in his fridge. He won't drink it.
Well, exactly right. But now we're doing.
It's cool.
But now we're doing
Yeah, the Blue
multiple
Ranger, yeah.
custom VR. That's the
the dream.
It's the apex of. At retail, at any rate, like that's sort of where the game is happening is in Voodoo Ranger somehow,
Yeah, no
and that
kidding.
came from New Belgium that makes like traditional beers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
killing
Belma.
it.
The reason why we were happy that we were able to use Belma with 2 beers is because first of all, at that time, Belma was a little outre, a little kinky, but there's obviously, like lemon drop, Citra. These have a lot of sharp biting citrus. Belma is like a tangerine.
Yeah, like a marmalade.
It's a
almost.
soft, sweet orange, which is just not what you get for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
All right, now, what are you looking for?
That sweet scale. Great.
Cheap. Yeah, I know all the techniques with
I know,
this.
you're great.
Watch me
You're
pushing.
great at it.
I'm pushing buttons.
Great.
Oh,
Pushing each button. Can't remember to bring the bowl.
no, listen, I was just like, I'm just going to set them gently on top of the scale. All right, now, what are we looking for?
0.2 ounce.
0.2 at the initial volley.
Oh. Good, right? Just kind of want to just relax with it.
You
What's
want?
it taste like, Jerry?
Don't fucking let him goad you into that shit. Because it's gonna ruin your mouth for the real beer.
Here. What I'll do is I will put one out for after.
Okay, there you go.
But no, I know better than to fall into this
Yeah.
Josh
Just
Prass.
let it rest on your tongue.
Just let it rest gently.
Rest
Chew
on your
it.
tongue and then just
melt.
melt
Just let it
and
sit there
kill you.
for a
Like an
minute.
acid tab. Just let it. That's the ticket to the next dimension. Just let it rest there.
Doma.
Yeah, but no. I mean, the difference is I like all of it. I mean,
The difference is I like acid.
I am not without experience in this context, to be sure. But when it comes to this particular device in this execution of it,
Yeah.
I am ready to take things to the next level with these hops. I'm going to marry Belma, and
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Scooby might be a little pissed, but.
well, we'll see how it goes. No, that's Velma.
Oh, right. Tom, which one is in on this thing? I don't even remember.
Oh, for the plug-in?
Yeah. Which colors do you have for your in and out? These aren't connected.
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Outflex, and I think it should be colored on there.
We'll find out because it only goes one
It
way.
doesn't fit.
Yep. You gotta switch it. Hey everybody, what's going on? You can't see it, but back here we have the brew kettle, which if you've ever worked like in a restaurant, the brew kettle for our brew device. See now, if it goes on okay, it's basically the in and out from a corny keg like you would have soda in, right? The difference is that it's got to be the two different heads on these are different for the in and out spout.
You can force it.
You can force it. And then when it's time to get that off, you're probably going to have to get it off with a screwdriver by destroying the entire crown of the cable.
You have to use kind of a wrench, yeah.
Yeah, it's real. Hey, so that's 0.2 up front. Does the rest of it go in the back?
Half.
Really? Oh, so 5, okay.
But remember, so normally if we had a zester, we would be zesting this.
Yeah.
We don't have a zester. So we're going to use
chew on it and then spit it on top.
I'm not a fucking bird, Josh.
Oh, so are we going to throw that right into the brew?
Yeah.
Hell yes. God, this is going to be live right now. But so when I say
Should we squeeze the heels, get some of the oil?
Get some of that sticker in there.
express it,
Yeah.
no, it's going to boil. It is going to boil at hundreds of degrees in there. Oils are not going to be an issue. But the main thing to extract is when I say give you that which you already own. I mean, let's be clear. What I want you to see, among other things, is the fact that dorks, that doofuses, are capable of making beer. Ta-da! And also, there's aspects of the process that are sort of silly. And but the end result is a beer that might be potable. And if it wasn't your favorite that time, it's possible to activate it again.
That's going to go in the second box.
Yeah, of course.
So is this.
Oh, it's all going to hit at the end. Oh, Jesus. For you, I'm going to do a little bend. I'm going to express some oils, Ghost. It's all right. It got expressed.
No, it's very perfect where you put it in front of a match.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Apparently, it's flammable. I have TikTok. I mean, I've seen it. All right. Now, so all that stuff is ready to go. Now we will install within our apparatus
Yeah, go get it.
the Wessel.
That's smelling delicious.
Yeah,
well,
it's
mostly because of the orange, but
No, but I'm telling you, man, when that hits, when the water hits at the end for the whirlpool, it's going to be a delicious experience, to be sure.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
ready.
now. All right, I have done all the things.
You got it right.
How about you, device? Let's see if it's cantankerous, or if it's willing to help us out here. We're scanning. We love that.
Damn, Sauce. He's only 55. He's not dead yet. Shit.
50 what? 50 what, you piece of shit?
54 in 12 months and 11 months.
You motherfucker.
Oh no! What did you do, Jerry?
What? Oh no. It looked like it was tilted in a novel way.
Wait, did you rotate the tanks?
He's doing lots of stuff.
Hold
I
on.
don't know what's
Did you
happening.
rotate the hops?
Oh no.
The hops are in the right spot. Okay.
No, it's all back to the way it was. Listen, I know that I have a.
I think he was doing a pagan ritual. He had to turn it once.
Yeah,
and
it
then
looked
put
like
back
I had to
in.
turn it
You
Wittershins.
were making like a traditional matcha tea ceremony. Like
Yeah,
3
exactly.
times to the
but
left.
but
and
I
then-
am doing
yeah.
it myself with
Yeah.
a piece of plastic, which just like in real life. So, loading. We're gonna get the recipe from the device,
Should be there.
and we're looking for the one that is alphanumeric.
What? No, you're not. It's Gaussian blur.
Oh, it's Gaussian blur. We're gonna drink
We're
the one
drinking the alphanumeric one.
that's. There we go. Gaussian blur. Yes, sounds good. Start.
Look at that.
Skip.
Boom. I can already see it going. You're doing great down there.
Skip. Start now.
think.
Oh yeah, because when we're using the spoofing backend, you get way more data than the official one, right?
Yeah.
That is some real nerd shit. So yeah, if you haven't seen the show in a while, you might recall that we have been through a couple of these Pico Brew devices, which we have had a good experience with. But like all Internet of Things type stuff, as soon as the back end goes, now you have a very large piece of garbage. But of course, the same person who would purchase an Arduino-driven network brewing device is the same person who would be so mad at that that they would create a better solution for it.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
that's
wild,
it.
right?
Yeah, I mean but I mean we know engineers, like we know they're sorcerers essentially in the modern era.
Actually, the person that created this, I think, originally created the program for the Pico C and the other small one to actually allow you to custom brew in them rather than use their bags.
Yeah. I mean, it was originally designed for the cold brew.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and we have made cold brew in it a couple times. And it's been pretty cool. All right, hey, so are we ready?
Uh-oh. Somebody tripped the power.
Was it me?
Does the battery take? It's for the battery. Does that drop too much power?
The battery?
You were supposed to check that.
Here.
I did have it on.
Hello. Here. Now, here. Shh.
Well, a cleaning cycle or something.
It's fine.
but,
Now, there's going to be those of you.
that's interesting.
There's going to be those of you who have said that it happened because I did not sing to
Oh
it.
shit, that's fucking right. Look, they were already telling you to sing.
Yeah, there she goes. Now,
Where the hell does this thing plug into? We got a lot of outlets back here.
I got a wire over her.
This is like National Lampoon's.
It's going back. Is that a?
Yes, that's
oh.
a battery, so we can move it
Oh, you have a.
if need be.
So why did it
It
stop?
might, it might have too big
It
of a
might draw too much power. I don't know.
Here. So this is even cooler. I was talking about engineers before, right?
But that's plugged into power, isn't it?
It
Or
is.
it
It's plugged straight into power,
Okay.
but it still might be too big of a draw from
Yeah.
from that outlet.
Okay, so basically what you wanted to do is you wanted to have a UPS, an uninterruptible power system. That's really smart. But it may be that we have to customize that in some way. So in the meantime,
Just plug it straight in here.
should we just plug it into this juice?
But the battery is still plugged in, right?
Yeah, the battery's plugged in.
So for the 10 minutes when we transfer it out, we can plug it back in the battery, yeah?
It might.
No, because it seems to have tripped it. Is
yeah.
the problem?
When
It's
we were
too
just doing
much,
it straight.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right, well,
too powerful.
yeah, listen. We dared, listen, chat, what happened is that we dared to dream.
Yeah, we flew too close to the sun.
We dared to dream. Now watch this.
It worked until it started heating, and then it was just too much power.
Oh yeah, I bet it
Figured
yanked.
that might be a problem.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then it was like, fuck you. No.
No.
The idea is right though.
I don't know what we have to find out exactly what power draw it takes.
Yeah, or if it's a customization or
Hey, Lethal
configuration
Shadows
thing.
Gaming. Good to see you at PAX East. It was great to see your booth.
Oh, is it Lethal Shadows? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I talked to him a bunch at the show.
Yeah, I love their minis. They have an Egyptian set that I nerd out about every time I see it.
They got some sarcophagi. All right. Listen up, you son of a bitch. I might have to do some light karate.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Like it's just pissed at you now?
just a little
wow.
bit.
It's like, please wait.
Yeah, but
Doing its own shit.
yeah, it's like I'm talking to a friend right now. It's like having a teenager that you can brew beer in its torso.
What in the? Oh, there you go. Oops. Wait, does that say oops?
It says oops. Looks like something went wrong.
Oh yeah.
might
I
wanna
mean,
check
it's
the-
not
the
wrong. Something
program.
did go wrong. It just.
Eric,
But.
you might want to check the program and see if it's like doing something weird there. Because that kind of needs a restart too, right?
Oh, anyway, like I was saying,
Should be fine.
even if you're not brewing with a
There you go.
yeah, even if you're not brewing with a crazy machine like this, a lot of times when you're engaging in the brewing art, perfect. Everything's dialed in. I think it needed to be fully reset.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
When you are occasionally engaging with the brewer's art, there's going to be some sophistication. And what's the homebrew? Does it just relax and have a homebrew?
Yeah, relax and have a homebrew. Charlie Papazian. He was the gentleman. He wrote several books that I always recommend, and that's what got me into homebrew. Or well, not got me into homebrew, but made me decent at homebrewing. They're phenomenal. They're way packed with awesome information.
Yeah, they are considered the on-ramp,
Yeah.
I think, for a lot of people.
They're called The Art and Joy of Homebrewing.
Oh, that's
1
right.
and 2. No, Charlie Papazian.
All right. Now, did it turn out okay?
We tried.
All right. Well, now that we have endured these trials,
Yeah.
now I think it's time to dip into the old purple box.
Yeah,
we can
I'd
begin
say so.
worshiping it with our craw.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the recipe just to kind of remember.
Yeah,
what
why
the
don't you?
hell this was.
Because, I mean, I remember thinking that it
It's a
was pretty
Weiss
cool.
beer, yeah.
I remember thinking that it was pretty cool, and you love,
Oh, we have El Dorado in this and blueberry.
but you love fruity.
I do.
You have a lot of affection for the fruity Weiss, for like the fruity wheat beer,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you just
The raspberry-
I like fruited beer in general, and I don't care what anybody says.
No,
Like,
no, it
I
is
fucking
a
love it.
it is a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
For the blueberries, I basically food processed a bunch of raw blueberries and then basically did canning on it, so we pasteurized it,
Brilliant.
and then poured it in there, strained it and poured it in.
Yes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, that's the color we like.
Yeah, definitely not clear.
Et voila. All right, now let's grab another one over here.
That's a great foam.
I
Great.
know the carbonation looks solid to me.
Oh, there's some floaties in there.
Perfect.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
As long as they're not alive.
Yeah, exactly. I want chunky beer. In fact, I demand it.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of purpley.
All right, so this is it, and I don't have I can't show you a bottle because we made this beer here on the show. Sometimes I'm able to put the tasteful vessel next to it. Not this time. Are you ready?
Ooh. It's kind of delightful.
That is kind of nice. It has the wheat. Now the raspberry, because raspberry in something like this. No, I'm saying raspberry in a wheat beer gives it a really sharp, like a tenor note. There's a lot of treble in that. The blueberry.
That was the best sentence ever.
Right?
Yeah, I really much appreciate that.
But the blueberry doesn't have that high note. It's just sweet and rich throughout.
Yeah.
Like it clearly has blueberry in it.
Oh yeah. So
Wow.
Ghostly's partner made us pretzels. If you hadn't seen,
No, yeah, exactly. So this is a pretzel. This is a sourdough pretzel.
Sourdough pretzels.
with
Goat cheese.
Goat cheese?
With, I think, chives and basil, and a little drizzle of balsamic vinegar.
Chives and Bezos.
Chives and Jeff Bezos.
Here, so is there a? I mean, I see that.
Is there an order for this?
I feel like this is like an old school like LucasArts adventure game.
Right? It's like you tap on it and like it doesn't work. Like
Yeah.
this no. Oh this first. Yeah.
Balsamic vinegar on the goat cheese, and then you can kind of there's a knife there. You kind of spread a little bit.
Oh.
There's a knife right there on the
Oh, there's a knife beneath on the substrate. Okay.
little drizzle.
So you're gonna drizzle it in there. Yeah. And then we'll give it a little mix.
No, just kind of like
Just as you will.
smear it on.
As you will. All right.
I don't know if that was a drizzle, but we'll see what happens.
The texture is très good. I'm gonna get
Oh wow.
some of this
Look at
goo.
you cutting it open.
I don't fuck around. I don't know if you heard about me. But
Yeah, Jerry, don't fuck around Holkins.
I have eaten food before, and I'm prepared to do it again.
Yeah, I mean,
BC, no, you're coming in hard
what?
for goat cheese. You're saying that goat cheese is the apex.
is it?
Yeah, Lethal Shadows. We don't deserve it, frankly.
What?
But with this level of execution, we haven't even gotten to the blackened fish sandwich.
Oh, wow, that sounds crazy.
Like, we're being given a banquet of goodies. Here, so Brosephine says, what pretzel company can we partner with to bring pretzels and beer cheese? You see,
Right now, Brosephine.
the snack side of
That's
it,
the fucking right question to ask.
the snack side of it could be elevated, right?
Oh, that's delicious. Yeah.
It should pair well. That's our.
Oh,
that
sure.
Was, that was Erica's goal.
Well, yeah, because it's
Problem is, I can't take my mouth off the pretzel to get the beer.
tart and salty. And then here inside this, the sourdough and the balsamic kind of have a nice simpatico thing.
It should work well with beer.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. Delicious. And what the fuck is this?
Some twine. It's very traditional. If you don't eat the twine, it's super bad luck.
Fuck.
You put that in your fucking mouth. It's not. I made it up. Right now. So here.
There's
so
no
we-
such thing as traditional twine eating?
well, if we did a search, I'm sure it's there somewhere. Here we go.
Fucking A.
That's it makes the heart leap. Like that combo with the cheese
Should be thrilled.
and then the sweet
Yeah, it's
beer
delicious.
with the blueberry base. What the fuck? We don't deserve it. We just don't deserve it. Who could? Whose works could earn them this?
Actually, yeah, I really like the balsamic. That's a fucking cool. That's a really cool addition.
I don't know what to say. Like,
I think it tastes great.
well, yeah. Were you raised in a barn? Is that? Is that that explains it? Now, I know balsamic is always the right thing for me. The go-to is balsamic on beets.
Really?
Beets. Yeah, man. You roast a beet.
Those are mystic beats at
Yeah.
that point.
You roast a beet. You put that shit on there. Elevates it.
Oh, like you grill the beet, or you put
you
it on
roast, just roast.
Okay.
Yeah, balsamic transforms them into something else,
I'm a
some kind of
balsamic
alien
and,
gem. Semen.
Yeah, love it. Just drink it by the dozen.
Wow, all right.
Yeah, gobble it down. Fucking no. Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah, fucking yeah. Brussels sprouts kick ass.
Also,
obviously.
I don't know who I was talking with this about. It might have been you. Somebody.
Balsamic beets by Dre.
Yeah. Brussels sprouts do not taste the same anymore. So someone was telling me this. They've been genetically altered.
Is this a Mandela effect thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you from a parallel dimension where?
Somebody was explaining this to me, and I'm like, yeah, I really like fucking Brussels sprouts. He's like, and the person was like, you know why? It's because when you were a kid, they tasted absolutely different, and they were more bitter. Oh. And then because the scientists genetically altered them to take the bitterness out, and that's what we have today. And I don't know how fucking true that is, but it makes sense because I like that shit now.
That's so wild. I mean, all the recipes.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. They bred them to be less bitter.
The recipes are designed. Like a lot of our recipes for them are designed for the old
Yeah.
Brussels sprout.
Yeah.
That's a wild ride.
Right? Could you imagine? Like that's fucking wild.
Yeah, we have these plants are our playthings.
It's kind of like the banana. Like the banana we have now doesn't taste like the old banana.
Well, yeah, and it's not the same shape,
Yeah.
right? All right, Zimmergical Scrivener, you've earned it. Join us. Yes, Piril, I know that. I know that it's all I know that it's all mustard, just from what my eldest has told me. Goblin Gnome, yes, that is exactly right.
Yeah.
we can definitely make biological machines that serve certain purposes for us. We are very, very good at it, actually. In Civilization, we have unlocked that part of the tree. Now, Erica, yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I had to have a quiet moment.
It wasn't quiet. It was very audible.
But there was a couple of seconds there where I just had to stare at it and think about it. First of all, you should know that the wheat beer itself turned out quite good. And so, of course, as a wheat beer, it has what we call the wheat taste, which is almost like a mouthfeel structure in its sweetness, which I find a little bit muted compared to the regular brewing grains. And then the blueberry just kind of sits down there with the malt instead of coming out on top like a sharper berry-type fruit. It's very, very good. So then the combination of the rich and tart with that was completely out of control and might be illegal. I expect the office to be raided. Because I know that somebody's watching this. I know that they're watching this stream, and they're waiting for us to slip. They wanted to get us on something else. They couldn't do it. But now when they come in here, they're going to find this unnatural, this new street drug.
Yeah.
And they're going to lock us up.
Do you want to taste Josh's?
Yes.
I want to.
Here, so tell me about this. I saw you doing some of the prep last night, George.
Not doing the prep. The horseradish. I'm not horseradish.
the
The
horseradish?
tartar sauce.
Oh, hey, yeah, Josh's tartar sauce. Fucking, this is my moment. You're gonna eat this shit and like
It's
it.
horseradish tartar sauce.
Fuck,
though.
even better.
Hey, all right, now I'm in.
Yeah,
now
it's
I'm
gonna be
in.
Spicy.
All right, here. So you're saying grab a
What kind of fish is this, Josh?
blackened.
Cod.
Cod?
It's supposed to be haddock, but they didn't have any.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I've been ready. This is your moment.
Here, go and get it.
To finally realize that
It's
tartar
as fresh
sauce is
as I
amazing.
can make it. I made that this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You did an extra one for us.
Fish.
You did an extra one for us
It has to
today.
be as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
Fucking Josh, that is so good.
Let's try it. Now we got the
Oh my god.
custom.
I'm gonna need a moment.
We got the custom tartar with the horseradish, which I think elevates
You
it.
know all the ingredients in tartar you love. It's just mixed together. That is fucking delicious, Josh.
Well, technically, that's fake wasabi instead of horseradish because I couldn't.
Yeah.
Which is actually horseradish, so it's
Yeah.
Dude, this is
green horseradish.
Oh my god. Josh is a
Josh. This is a business.
yeah.
Like making these on a truck.
Yeah, you'd make some cash.
Making these on a truck would be a business.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking good. Well, here, I'm ready to pair.
Pear? Mm-hmm. Oh, with the beer. I thought you were gonna like put a pretzel on that.
Yeah. Always pair carbs with carbs.
Wow. What a delight.
Oh, that's really nice, Josh. Because the wheat, like the beer comes in, I think it might actually just be like the ABV. It comes in and reactivates the horseradish.
So
So it's like a spicy beer.
you're saying you like this.
It's really, really good.
So now you're saying you like tartar sauce.
Well, I'm saying that it is possible to like tartar sauce if it has been executed,
Somebody fucking clip this shit.
if it has been executed at the apex.
I did not like tartar sauce for a very long time until I had really good tartar sauce. There's definitely a huge difference.
Is it like a mayo versus Miracle Whip type thing?
Miracle Whip is fucking
No,
horseshit.
but it might be like QP versus American traditional mayo. Difference of tastes.
Yeah, that's there is a Kewpie Liberation Front. Kewpie is like the
that thing out here?
no, it's the
Japanese
it's the
mayonnaise.
Japanese
Oh,
mayonnaise.
I'm sorry. Okay.
And that's what's in there also, QP.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm hitting this at multiple from multiple angles. It's very, very good.
Josh, that was amazing.
Well,
You
good.
may need
Since
to
you
bottle
said
some of that
yesterday-
tartar sauce.
You said yesterday you didn't like fish, and I was like, oh, what?
Yeah. So okay, it's my fish intake is really weird. I love it raw in sushi.
Oh yeah,
I don't get
I'm
that.
Probably like you.
I don't like salmon, but I like cod and halibut. Haddock.
Yeah, halibut probably.
Well, you like whitefish?
Yeah. Yes, and especially like when it's been fried or
Yeah.
blackened like this.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
this is totally my palate's changing actually for where I'm liking cooked fish.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah, especially when you have better cooked fish than
if
you
you're going to
did
be
when
in the
you were-
Northwest.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's
If you're gonna, if you're gonna be up in this neck of the woods, like there's a lot to enjoy.
yeah.
Wow. So that was quite the feast. What's the ABV on that wheat beer, by the way?
Only 5%. That's why, but I'm still.
It might be higher than that because of blueberry juice.
Oh,
The sugar might have kicked in.
No. So
it shouldn't be too high.
you would have put the blueberry juice in secondary, so there's not much fermenting going on at that point. Most of the fermenting goes on in primary fermentation, so this isn't really adding.
Yeah, and so having taken a few bites of this hop pellet, Josh, the Belma is on a completely other level
Yeah.
than most of the ones that we've tried.
Yeah. Oh, times. That's what I've been wanting to try because I got an air fryer too, and everybody's like, you got to do fish in your air fryer. So I will be
sounds
trying
good.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Belma hop pellet is so much more gentle.
You hit it. Yeah.
It's so much more gentle than the other pellets that we have tried.
Yeah, just not a.
Belma is just, and you know this if you have it inside of a beer, you know that like the taste itself is also pretty muted as well. Right. So I ate a pellet of this stuff, and typically that involves writhing around on the ground.
I remember.
Not this time.
Yeah, you know what was funny, Josh? I think with the fish, I think one of the ones that really turned me off was it was like an oily fish. You know how they're like, I think it was like
yeah.
a bluefin or something like that.
Well,
or
yeah,
something.
there's
It's kind of oily and fishy.
yeah, like
I don't
a
know.
branzino or something like this, like a.
What's that Hawaiian one that's essentially part dolphin?
I don't know.
Mahi mahi.
Maybe, yeah, that one.
Part
that one's
dolphin?
I
Funky.
don't
Yeah,
think that-
it's essentially a dolphin.
What?
Damn.
Are we eating these?
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't
Yeah,
had.
you don't know about these fish.
I haven't had
It's
swordfish,
not
but I've had
swordfish.
shark and shark
It's
tastes like
some
steak.
fish.
Yeah, swordfish is very, very dense,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, mahi mahi, swordfish, they're both
It's
very
not
dense.
fishy, but it tastes weird.
Oh, okay.
It has a weird texture, like that greasy, oily texture that you're talking about.
Yeah, you can taste its intelligence.
It tastes
part
rubbery.
All right. Now. Whoa, no!
Yeah. See, it's called common dolphin fish. There you go. Part dolphin.
What is it?
Mahi mahi.
Hey, Space Junk.
Just because it has the dolphins in the name doesn't mean it's
Nope,
part
that's all that I
dolphin.
need.
Listen, yeah, I'm done.
Dolphin fish, that's part dolphin.
We're out
In the
here.
name. I mean, come on. It's right there.
Ketchup. Oof, basically.
Oof.
Now,
Catfish, part cat, right? Yes.
yeah, essentially, it's the same thing. Catfish, same. Legendary L from Josh. Is swordfish part sword? Yes. Look at the front.
Yeah, it's right
Actually,
there.
technically it
That's-
is part sword, yeah.
Yeah,
They'll run you through.
Cranston, you thought you were engaging in some gotcha material there, but you got instead. It was an inverse gotcha. All right, now, let's bring it down. Obviously, tensions have gotten high
Have they?
about
I'm
these
feeling really lucky.
human
I've got
dolphin
cheese, I've got
hybrid fish
fucking-
that are routinely eaten in America. It's
I
time.
wouldn't say
Oh, Brosephine,
routinely.
that's very nice of you. Thank you. And of course, D2 the Rock and Space Junks, longtime allies of the channel. Sure is mercurial today. Is that a new phenomenon? No.
We're talking about fish.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, got him. Now, so this is what we need. We need vibes, right? We need
Yeah.
themes.
I don't even know where to go.
Well,
Let's drive this shit.
let's make
Somewhere.
beer.
Oh, hey, that's a good idea.
Oh, CC Nowhere. Thank you so much.
What? How about our theme today is half and halves. Like werewolves.
Ooh, like black and tans or
No, that means we got to make two.
That's
fucking
two beers. No, we don't want that.
Jackass.
No, not black and tan. I'm just talking about what the theme
You mean
of
like
the theme
combine
is.
two styles?
like mermaids, werewolves.
Yes.
Yes, like lycanthropes.
Like dolphin fish.
Well, dolphin fish. That's another great example. That's another great example, Josh. Thank you. Swordfish also, part sword, part fish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the dredge. There might be a dredge beer.
I don't want to fucking talk about Dredge.
Are you hurt?
I'm hurt.
I
I was so invested in that game.
I didn't know.
Loved it.
I didn't
and
know
you
that.
just went and finished it without me. That's not what friends do.
I mean,
Wow, that is
Fucking
rude.
rude.
Yeah, that is very rude.
You invite him to play, and then
You're in the
well,
wrong here.
and then you
I-
just like eh.
4 hours with you, playing a lovely game and sharing a great Friday afternoon with my friend, and then my friend goes and fucking beats the game without me.
right now here's the two endings. No,
Yeah, that's what people want. I mean, technically, chat should be upset too because you probably didn't
they
share it
are.
with them either. Yeah,
They
rude,
are
Jerry.
mad.
fucking rude.
Dredge themed beer, no Cromdom. I don't hate it.
I would actually like to do a Dredge themed beer. It's
Lovecrafty fishing.
Yeah, but everything about that game, from the cell shading to the story to the execution, there was not a bad part where I was bored, like just didn't like. So
No.
I'm 100% in.
And all I can say is that it just gets better from there.
Yeah, I'm glad I have to go back and spend another 4 hours
what
playing
you
the same
saw-
shit we played.
What you saw was pretty good, but I want you to imagine an exponential
So much.
quality increase.
Yeah.
Well, for chat, the other direction, right? Like,
I Lag Demon. I like that. And Jack, Jerry the beer trayer. It's too good. No, we should do a Dredge beer. That's really fun.
yes, yeah. So we're talking about a dark nautical
Yeah.
theme. What do
Ooh,
we?
I like that. That's
Yeah,
fun.
I mean nautical already.
Well, I mean, are we just gonna say Dredge, or are we gonna give a couple other?
I'm going to throw it in here.
lures? Yeah.
My suspicion is that they may follow us down here.
Yeah.
Ooh, Baltic Porter, of course, a classic. Makes perfect sense. So a simple beer to drink while fishing, but is there a sinister undercurrent of high ABV?
Listen, Space Junks, Jerry didn't sing to the beer today, and the whole fucking machine shut down.
It did, but look at
Jerry
the
hasn't sang to the beer for 1,000 years.
1,000 years. But look at the wart. Look at that color. It's
great, right?
there's just
I'm delighted.
that's
You
what's
delighted?
up. Yeah, I mean it's going to be that color the whole time. Space Jack's letting us down on so many fronts. Man, I'm getting taken to school over here.
It's not even me.
No, I know. Beer trail at the house on the hill. All right, now, so we do have Dredge, and then there's. I mean, the truth is, we've already tried to attack me with beer. It was the sours.
Oh yeah.
We've already done what we can to.
Since the Holkins.
Yo, oh, here, no, hold on. No, Space Junks, is this taking the piss?
Oh yeah.
Is
you're
that what
gonna
this
take
is?
the piss. Shit, I gotta learn all this for a month. In a month.
Yeah, you're gonna go to Warhammer
Warhammer Fest.
Fest, right? Yeah. Yeah. This gentleman is gonna come see you. You personally.
Yeah.
He's blocked out a week.
Yeah. After Warhammer Fest, I'm taking some time. I'm going to be in Manchester. Then
Exactly.
Go up to
Oh.
Nottingham.
It's true. Hey, now, Orion Rogue, I wonder if some of that foamy mash is from the acidulated malt.
Yeah, totally.
I was just going to say, because remember in the old machine that it was foaming so much that it was actually foaming straight out of the machine, and we had to soak it up with towels.
And then Chris drank it.
Yes, and then I also drank some of this
His
towel.
headdress was amazing.
The towel wringing. I do remember the towel. I was there.
The towel of 2019.
Exactly. I mean, we got Dredge. If there's not another theme that jumps out that is very delicious, or is Jerry shaming? Is that a theme? All right, here.
Wow. I'm not even throwing that up there. That's you.
Kickstarter's ending in a week.
This
True.
is like you're putting this on yourself.
Oh, I'm happy to.
Okay, I get it.
I mean, yeah, when we're playing Black Remnant, like
yeah.
I'll spend points to make my life worse over and
Try
over.
Space Junks. I gotta go. I'm going over to the Warhammer World to meet with GW when I'm there. So, and then heading back down to London because I got tickets I bought tickets for myself and my buddy Andrew. We're both Man United fans.
Oh, are you going to see a match?
Yep. But the problem here is that weekend they were playing at West Ham. So I had to get tickets for the West Ham game.
You had to go over there.
But the thing is, I bought really good tickets, and I'm not going to wear red there because I don't want to get my ass kicked.
I don't think that's wise.
No. So, we are both going to be sitting there. His excuse is he likes another football team.
Yeah.
My excuse is I'm from America. I love Ted Lasso. West Ham is in Ted Lasso. I'm here for a West Ham game. That's my scam.
All right, here.
And I'm not a Man U fan for the day.
But are you gonna have Man U stuff underneath your other clothes?
No, I don't want to get my ass kicked.
I mean, like hidden.
No.
Like a Superman thing.
No.
You could just not be a fan of either team and just a fan of soccer or football.
Yeah.
You know?
Space Sharks like
Don't
Superman.
pick a side.
But it was funny. So it was supposed to be on Saturday, but the King's coronation is that day, so they moved the freaking game to. I should get a Roy Kent jersey, a Chelsea Roy Kent jersey.
Yeah. I mean, they'll, just let it happen at that point. No. So Dredge won by a landslide.
Actually, Erica, when you purchase the tickets, it says this seating is for West Ham fans and neutral fans.
It's oh my God.
It's in the description.
And I think that's because it might actually be a bad idea.
Have you ever seen Green Street Hooligans?
Well, I mean, I'm familiar. I know that sometimes.
That's over Man U and West Ham.
I know that sometimes people die just getting out.
Yeah.
They die just leaving a game
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have jackals or what. Zones. Jesus Christ, that's a wild ride. But it's probably smarter than general admission. Someone has thought about it.
There's the Man U section, like the away team section.
Yeah, of course.
But that's fucking sold out. Like you just don't get it because there's such. It's like 50 seats, right? Or not a 50, but
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
small compared to the rest of the
It's
stadium.
like the kids' table.
Yeah.
It's like outside by the dumpster facing away from the stadium.
Yeah,
In front of a big pillar, so you can't see.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, hey.
Skiggity, thanks for the raid.
Oh, Skig. A pleasure. Now, so we have to figure out at this point, what does it mean to have a dark, like a terrifying.
Oh, they didn't go
did.
against you.
I know.
That's great.
This time, I mean, they don't. It's Christmas every day in this chat. If what you want to do is shame me, that's a normal behavior in there.
I think that needed to be a tighter theme to really, like exactly how are we shaming?
Yeah, exactly. A specific shameful thing that I do.
Well, no. I meant like,
Oh,
how are
am.
we going to hurt you?
Oh.
Like with the sours.
The
That
sour,
was a
that
theme.
got dialed in.
Oh yeah.
But here, no, Proto, it is what it is. There's going to be another opportunity in the future, I'm sure. Now, but
Baltic Porters.
Baltic does have like the nautical term, right?
Not only is it nautical, it's a little more evil because it's more high in ABV. Excuse me, ABV.
Oh, that's right. Baltic porters are like mean porters.
Yeah.
They're like porters that grew up rough.
Yeah. All that chat. Okay. Another one. What is kind of
What kind of a beer is generally like a grog?
Grog is
Grog.
rum and lime juice.
No.
It's
Yeah.
just grog.
Beer. Yeah.
That's all grog is.
That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rum,
Grog
lime
is.
juice, and water.
But
Yeah.
but Josh, you aren't wrong.
Oh.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
all it is.
but Josh, you aren't wrong. This is
dumb.
traditionally
That's dumb, Rob.
correct. But
I mean,
that's
what's that?
What's the
video
base?
game
What's the base of a grog? Like
what's that
what
video
beer is
game?
used in grog?
with the sword fighting with words?
oh yeah,
Island?
Monkey Island.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit that they drink in there is not.
Well,
Is-
yeah, that's because that's.
Yeah, that kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Right. But grog is rum and beer.
Yeah,
Because
now-
you were given a ration of rum.
Exactly.
And you wanted to get
It was like one
vitamin
ration a
C.
day or whatever.
Yeah, you want to get vitamin C, and then they give them lime juice.
Yeah. So, but that said, Josh, grog, I have absolutely heard used as a general purpose term outside of its actual definition, and there are 100% beer variants of that.
Yeah.
I think grog grog at some point, and it might be regional too. Grog is just drink.
Is the local swill?
Yeah, it is swill for sure. In any event, it's not It is not a first choice beverage.
I think black IPA is a good choice for this
Oh,
one.
for the C's.
Right, it's black and fucking
No,
just evil.
black IPA is a great.
They're just evil.
Black IPA is a great choice.
Yeah. What's the one that you add lemonade to? A shandy?
Well, that's just a beer and lemonade.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's just a,
You make a good
it's
beer.
just a delicious wheat beer for sure. That's always good.
Where is like what would be like a muscatonic?
Oh, the Miskatonic?
Yeah.
Something from the Northeast?
Yeah, it's like a Boston style beer.
Yeah, steam beers are more of a California thing, right?
Very much so. I'd say a brown ale.
Brown ale, yeah, the muck, right? Oh, for the dredge.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, those are all winners.
No, black IPA is just evil as shit.
It's genuinely surprising. Like the profile, if you aren't used to it, I mean, and I think there's a reason, it's pretty challenging. There's a reason why black IPAs are huge, but black IPAs are never going to do that. People with that heavy type of hopping alongside like roast or chocolate character, like I think that they're good and interesting, but I do think there's a reason why it's not running the show. Those are weird combinations, right?
Yeah. But also, while we're waiting for this thing to go, so this is the yeast we're using on this beer.
For the Goza.
It's called Philly Sour. So if lactobacillus makes a beer sour,
Right.
but it doesn't do any fermentation.
It doesn't actually generate ABV?
It doesn't get ABV. You actually have to put something else in there with it.
Okay. Hold on. Now I understand. So when a beer sours, it's because it has fermented and then lacto takes over? Okay, that's crazy.
So, but this company found a strand of yeast called Philly. They're naming it Philly Sour that does both. It gives lactic acid.
Get you a yeast that can do both.
Yeah, and then it gives you fermentation as well. But the craziest part about it is they found it in a fucking graveyard.
What?
In Philly.
Where they just out there like licking,
I don't know.
just licking on
But this
stones.
is the coolest shit you find. This is why I always say go to your homebrew shop. So Tony at Micro Homebrew was like, try this. It's fucking crazy, and it's going to do the job.
First?
And
Yeah.
they literally got it from a graveyard. I'm like, I can't tell a better story than that. That's
No, exactly.
amazing.
Yeah, but you know they're all out there. It's like, all right, we got another long day of licking.
Yeah.
We got to find a new yeast. All right, just don't spare the tongue. And just
Right?
they're just going from tombstone to tombstone trying to get novel compounds.
Pretty sure you don't need to use your tongue to find yeast.
Need to, but you know.
You could collect it other ways, Jerry.
Yeah.
With
You're an
what?
Amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like cowardice to me. That sounds like someone who's not willing to lick a tombstone in search of novel compounds.
I'm willing to lick a tombstone, but not for yeast.
No, listen, I'm gonna lick a tombstone. Facts, but only because it seemed fun.
Smart ass. It was Rogue that did the brewer's beard yeast.
The bearded brewer,
Yeah. He just took it from his
Ale?
beard.
This does sound like the start of a horror story, though.
doesn't it?
Yeah, like getting like yeast from a graveyard. It's like, oh, that's how the zombie plague started.
Flesh. All right,
Damn.
now.
Okay, it's a tied ball game here.
Yep. So my finger is at the ready.
Brew and Josh.
I'm ready
I
to
think Josh is teeing it.
Baltic Porter.
Ooh, okay.
All right. It came out on top.
Correct.
I guess that's true because some rocks are, I would say some rocks. There is a rock that's tasty. I mean, that's basically salt.
I wouldn't call salt by itself tasty.
Salt is tasty, yes.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Does it lick like a bunch of salt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
Put a grain of salt on your tongue. It tastes good.
I stay licking. I'm
Don't
saying
eat a whole
I mean,
bunch, 'cause then
but
that's
I'm
gonna
saying
ruin your
compare
mouth.
this to another rock. You're not getting any action.
Yeah, like as far as rocks go.
This is what I mean. I mean, saying compared to other rocks, salt's got something going on. Sodium chloride, baby. All right, now it's that Baltic ass porter, and it's time to take it to the hoop.
Take it to the limit.
We had a pony, and so we had a salt lick, and I was so tempted to lick that thing all the time.
Oh yeah.
You're a
But I
fucking
couldn't
pony?
because fucking the horse licked it. Gross.
Yeah. I mean, but thank God, it's like, and they last for a long time.
But not a horse licked.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that weird?
Yeah. Does a horse lick a grave? No.
you don't know.
No, it
A
doesn't.
nightmare.
Yeah.
They stay licking graves. They can't stop, and they got a big tongue. They can lick a whole grave in 20 seconds.
Listen, I know. I hung out in graveyards, okay? I know.
Yeah.
There ain't no horses
I don't know
there.
if you know. I've been in graveyards for a long time.
All right. All right. Now, are you ready to give the hoop?
Yes. Yes. The hoop is there.
Man, so you guys were talking about taking it to the limit.
Yeah.
There was a Christian song. Okay, so when I grew up, of course, the Lord, right? A lot of God activity.
Totally.
And it's like we had versions of,
The Lord? Like you had multiple
Well, you know how you
versions? I
have
mean, we have the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, but I mean, what did you have? Like Uncle Joe? Or
no,
like,
no. I mean, we had all the same stuff. But it just had a little bit different label. So, you know how there's like a store brand? Like there's like a national brand and there's a store brand?
Yeah.
We had like store brand
Jesus?
versions of bands.
What? No, you didn't.
No,
Yeah,
Please.
basically.
Enlighten. I need to hear this one.
Like, we had a band called White Cross.
Instead of White Snake,
Yeah.
what was the Megadeth?
Oh, there's lots of them. There was lots of them in that speed metal category.
Like Mega Life.
There was tons. No, but I did have a shirt. I used to wear exclusively. Eventually, I was wearing them ironically, but I had a lot of Christian T-shirts, and one of my prized shirts it looked like a Megadeth tour shirt, but it said Mega Life, and then on the bottom of the imagery it said "Through prayer to a righteous God."
I had one of those sweaters that had the
Holy
really buff
shit.
Jesus on it doing lifting weights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, all I'm saying is that, but they had this, but there's this really weird,
like
yeah,
like boy bands were created. Like there was like a
Oh,
machine.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
These weren't like just people in the church that were like, hey, I want to.
No.
This was like a calculated.
eventually, I mean,
this is a calculated
when
like.
when I was coming up, that's when it started to solidify and become
Yeah.
pretty aggressive as a business.
Yeah.
But no, these songs are always so wild because it's all the same dynamics as pop music, where there's just sort of like ill-defined lovers of various kinds and situations. But a lot of times the songs will be like from the perspective of Jesus, but it's like a love song for you, but it just sounds like a regular love song you would
Right.
hear on the radio.
Right.
Or they're like songs of love, like from the singer, like to Jesus. And it's like, sometimes it just feels, sometimes it seems like a little weep whoop. It seems like a little whip whip. Something whip whip. You know what I mean? Like something kind of going on. I don't know. Anyway, beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You just went to like a Catholic church, and he's doing the thing, and then you're saying the thing, and then they send the thing around, and then you go home.
We got the choir in the back, and we're
Yeah,
done.
exactly. But they're coming up, they're putting the candles out and shit. I mean,
you know, this is what happens when you let like uneducated people start a church.
read the same book. And it's just like, well, yeah, exactly. It's like
What we do is we start wars and real political bullshit.
yeah, exactly.
You just create
but
crazy
you're also
bands.
responsible for vampires.
Yeah, I look at
like
think about it.
you need to be taken to task for this vampire thing. That was a bad move.
Some might say that. Some
That
might
was
not.
a bad
what do you
move.
think the vampires say?
Well, here's Ghostly advocating for vampirism.
Look, I'm just saying. Everyone hates Catholics until you need an exorcism.
That's everyone hates Catholics till you need an exorcism. Honestly, I take it back.
What was really funny?
until you need somebody to turn undead.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, okay,
Man,
bring
what-
the crucifix.
I got a fucking exorcism story, right?
For real?
Not like real exorcism, but like when my mom died, my dad got religious a little bit, and he became friends with the
with
pastor-
Jesus.
Yeah, with Jesus and the pastor of our church, right?
Yeah.
And one of the pastor's friends, they would drink beer on Friday night because the pastor was an alcoholic. But one of his buddies was in town, and his buddy was an exorcist for the Catholic Church. And my dad was like, a couple beers, and he's like, "So is it real?"
Yeah.
He's like, says it, and the guy that was the exorcist, he's like, "I don't know if it's real or not, but let me tell you, I fucking seen some shit." Yeah. And I'm like, "Okay, man."
I love it.
I'm like, when the exorcist guy is like, "I don't know, but fuck, I've
I
seen
don't know.
something."
Listen, yeah, for him, it's like an exterminator. It's like any other service you call in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like you're on Yelp. You just want the Exorcist with 5 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who's worked retail
Yeah.
has seen shit too. All right, now, so we got it dialed in. They want the Baltic Porter.
Yep.
How do we start this? How do we start the bidding?
ABV is between 6.5 and 9.5. So
What?
9.5 is real Lovecraftian, scary shit. I think 6.5 is when you just get out of dry dock.
Yeah.
The possessed Karen. Yeah, no shit.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that they were tougher than normal porters, which are very, very dark, but tend to be quite drinkable. 9.5. Well, yeah, and so if you haven't played Dredge to its completion, like I know you haven't managed to get through it, but if you have not gotten all the way through, I'm just gonna start taking out my aggression on this fruit. But basically, because it's incredible, especially at the end. The music swells. Not unlike, Eric, not unlike the sea.
I'm preventing scurvy right now.
Yeah, exactly, and I appreciate that. So, you know as well as I do that once the nighttime, once you've been out late and it starts to get dark, that's when you start to become paranoid.
Yeah, it's
which
really cool.
changes how the game functions
it.
in some ways, insofar as like the ocean is full of rocks that don't even exist until it's
Till
very
you're
late at night and you're trying
crazy.
to get back to your house really fast.
You're very close to them.
Yeah, exactly. And they just pop up right out of the water. And there is it's not like there's
A very important fish, and it's like,
there's plenty of normal rocks.
Yeah, that you can normally crash into.
Yes, that's not even a problem. They're everywhere. And then, but every one of these little island chains, like there was that one in the lower right where it's like we're trying to dredge up things out of this strait, and there's some crazy ass giant fish that just lives there and waits for you to start fishing, and then he comes and gets you.
Kraken? Oh no,
No, I mean it's the big. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just rolling through. There's, if there's something
Alan,
you can do about
yeah.
this thing, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but don't be out there late. They want 9.5, so they're trying to take this dark beer
Yeah.
and move it into an even more satanic context.
So what's actually really cool about this, the color of a porter, because porters are, they're lighter in body, so, than a stout,
Very much so.
right? So the color on the CRM or SRM scale is 17 to 30 typically.
Really?
So it can be a little bit
so it could be
brown.
mucky.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah.
Oh,
That's kinda neat, right?
17 to 30. Oh, okay. There's room to play here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it is for dredge. SRM.
Wait, there's something that's right in front of the boat the entire time?
Really?
Did we miss that?
Really? Is that true, Brian-ish? Because it seemed like you had enjoyed it. I mean, didn't you grab a copy based on that stream? Cromdom, my this
Wait,
is
right
like
in front of you? You mean like the computer?
like in the UI.
Really?
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Oh, I'm telling you, it's like I said, there's spooky stuff. I know. I'm not trying to fuck with you. I know. Having beaten it, there's
something there.
Yeah, we all you sort of right away that something is
Oh,
incorrect
sure. Yeah.
about the information that you're getting, and so We'll see.
I do love getting the
You and I will engage with this later.
notes in the bottle type of stuff and all of that. and,
Absolutely.
like that was so fun.
Oh, that makes it quite clear,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, it's full of hidden layers.
No, there's better not be Jack Lemmon. Now, 30. So they want it. Even 30. It's not. It's not jet black. It's not
No,
stout territory.
but
it's going to give us a little mucky, look.
So the bitterness in this usually ranges from 20 to 40 IBUs. And this is really to pare down the malt that we're putting in, right? Because we're going to be
Well,
putting
it's
in
9.5.
roasted malt and
Yeah,
the ABV,
big
yes, the
taste.
ABV as well, right? Get bring back a little bit of that medicinal
Yeah.
taste to it that you get at higher levels.
All right. So we may want to. The farther north you go on the IBU, the bittering units, right? The more it's going to account for just how mean the rest of this thing is. It's there to counter it a little bit. Yeah, I mean this is Brandish, I definitely do, but it may be that it is something that I know from having resolved it, but I'd love to see. I gotta know, but I mean, what you're saying does not surprise me in the least.
Man, what we could do is just go back and play the
I'm in.
actual game and maybe finish it with your friend. And you can
Yeah,
see
I
if
mean,
this
there's
is real or not.
definitely some stuff. There's definitely some stuff that I missed for sure. I didn't even care that much.
You just finish it like this.
Yeah, it's just like bleh. I was just burning it down by the end. Just trying to get out of it.
Just checking it off the list.
Well, how many IBUs is Eric right now? A lot. He's moving into that. He's moving into that DEPA range with a 70 to 80 IBU. God, you could. I don't think that seaweed is out of the question.
Oh yeah, it's not.
But we have to.
What does it taste like?
Josh,
the
seriously, what
Seaweed.
the fuck?
All right, 30.
Cool. Okay. So what we want to think about when we're making a porter, the base malt, we can go with this time. We'll go with either Munich or Vienna as our base malt.
Ah.
Munich is going to be much more malty, bready in flavor. Where Vienna is going to be sweeter and have notes of like honey flavoring to it.
Ah, but it's. I mean, all of these brewing grains are going to be sweet, but Vienna has a richer sweet, but it isn't on the
rich,
bread
sweet.
side.
No, yeah, it's not really bread.
Yeah.
It's more honey.
Yeah, and it's not euphemistic. Like it tastes.
Yeah.
It has
Well,
a
grab
real.
some out of
Yeah,
the-
I mean, it has.
You can
an,
actually do the comparison right now. And
it has an actual honey.
It'll actually be pretty significant for you.
Yeah.
There should be Munich right up there. Yeah, there
yeah.
we go. Right.
Right. So you may want to. I mean, keep it in mind. Maybe you'll want to change your vote, but let's try this Munich.
I'm sure Chrome Dome.
Yeah. Big, flat, sweet.
For the Munich?
Lays down over the tongue,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Little
that's the
different
difference.
flavor.
Warm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
That honey note, it also spreads, but it's brighter and warm. They're both excellent. But one of them is the Munich obviously feels a little bit more substantial, and the Vienna
Hardy kind of. Yeah.
Hardy is exactly right. And the Vienna just offers a really, really unique honey sweet that just explodes in the craw. Yeah, Blind Cleric. It was insane. I had a sour on purpose
I know.
over the weekend. It was madness.
Yeah.
No one forced it on me. But I did have some training from these smoothie beers,
Oh, that's true.
Those are very good.
right?
Yeah, man, the world. Oof,
I know, right?
even altered.
No, and Great Notion. Next time I go to Great Notion, I'm going to be dialed in.
That's a whole different level of.
Yeah, I mean,
They're not brewing beer.
I don't think it's beer. I think the Great Notion is engaged in something,
They need
but
to
I'm
call
not
it
sure
something else. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's not
I'm not sure it's
fucking
beer brewing. I'm not sure it's beer brewing in the original sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, it tastes like a pie or just.
Yes. They taste like baked goods.
Yeah.
And if it's not beer. It's good.
Oh,
And it is an alcoholic drink.
It's delicious.
And it's executed at the highest level, but
Yeah.
it is so
I will go back again and again, but I don't like.
but it's so far outside.
Yeah.
Like if we brought Christian there, I think he would hate it.
I don't think so.
But we'll find out.
The thing is, he's a chef, right? So he flavor is his jam.
It's his
so
plaything.
to speak,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think that is kind of.
Yeah.
If you go into it knowing what you're going into, right? Like this is
Yeah.
not going to taste like
just-
a pale ale. This is not going to taste like
No.
a sour.
I'll just be curious at the end of the day how the chef part of him and the German part of him overlap when it comes to things that are that far outside the scope.
Right.
Anyway, they end up with the Munich. I think because it has a flat, low, sweet. I think as opposed to the brighter Vienna. I think they wanted to go with the Munich for the theme.
Yeah, I like that.
For the theme, which I think is
There's
correct.
nothing saying we can't put a little Vienna in there as well. We could.
Just
if we
a little
wanted to.
boop.
I mean, that's the next one.
Yeah.
Some Vienna or not. Remember, we got to get this thing up to 9%,
No, it's got to go north.
but we don't have to put the Vienna in there if we don't want to.
Yeah, exactly right. Oh yeah, Zymurgical Scrivener's coming in with the special B.
Do that too. But that we'll go after that after.
Yeah, that'll be our later grain additions. All right, so now that we have our Munich in there,
Oh, I was going to say literally as a Vienna or not.
Or Vienna.
oh, I love it. Mm-hmm. It was too good. It was too good not to use. Oh, yes. Is that a propeller blade in the background? I mean, listen, as much as I would love for that to be part of our nautical theme,
Yeah.
no. That is Denar's blade toothbrush. Man, so Vienna is about half of the total. But Vienna currently, stands a chance. I think that it could be real.
I just thought ping pong ball Laserstein. I love the name.
It works.
It's not Laserstein, it's Laserstein.
Laserstein.
Laserstein. Stein.
Man, that Vienna is coming up. They're rising as though from the deep.
Yeah, wow.
So they get the theme.
Somebody's got to.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, hey, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Whoops.
Whoa, hey. Wow, crazy.
it's-
From the deep.
It stopped. It was doing some weird shit over in the corner. It was really going crazy.
Like old
Oh,
school.
there it goes, look.
Whoa. What's going on in there? They got a fish?
Dude, is the kettle haunted? Are we playing with powers we can't possibly understand?
Yeah. Whoa.
Only that one keg is haunted.
Blorp.
Yeah, the keg 54 is haunted as shit.
That's contained.
Yeah, exactly. So is there some dry part of the grain bed underneath there that's not soaked?
Don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, because we used to have whorls of various kinds.
That was the old Pico.
Yeah, the vortex. It is at a different. You don't.
I agree. It's called the vortex.
Thunder. You want to be very careful.
What the fuck is going on? We should clean this twice, Ghostly.
Maybe it's like air bubbles.
I'll run it through.
Yeah, it might just be an air bubble or something.
It could be. I'm overjoyed with it.
Not if it's breaking.
Well, no, I don't think that it is. I think that there were parts of that. There are parts of the grain bed that were still getting soaked by that last part. Because the water itself is coming down from the top. If the issue is that, it should be. We'd see it over there. No, Thunder Nemesis!
Thunder Nemesis.
He said it.
No, how many devices? How many Picos have we gone through?
Like 98.
3? Is this the third one?
This is the third one.
Okay. Yeah, and we had 2 of the old style.
We said, do we have 2?
Yeah.
Then that's for then we go up to 4.
Okay. Yeah, we've gone through a
We
couple.
have 3 here.
Yeah. All right. No, Jack Lemmon, no, don't do it. No. What the? So now I come back here and there's more wickedness in this vote.
Oh, that's. I feel like that's a Josh. We missed
Yeah,
Josh's
but we
vote.
can't. Listen, it's if it came down to 2 grains, it'd be like, hey, let's do one of these 2 grains. Fast. Okay, and I was like, but it can't come down to being and non-being. I can't give you half of that.
The grain burbles.
Okay, so our next
Enchanted them.
ones are going to be black malt.
Now we're getting into our roast character.
Yep, this is going to give dry, roasty character.
That's
and
coffee?
A lot of color. No. I guess you could say coffee, but it's mostly roasty.
Okay, so we got the black malt.
Chocolate malt, which is going to give us a nutty, chocolatey flavor. And if we really want to go that route,
The bee?
yeah,
You gonna drop the bee on him?
this is going to be more caramelly, extreme caramel, like the Mountain Dew of caramel.
Thick.
So that's what that. Yeah, this is going to be your Lovecraftian malt because it's not normally put in this style of beer.
No, yeah, this is definitely out of season. Special bee. I mean, having put lots of black malt in the craw, I definitely get like almost a thin coffee type flavor from it. The chocolate malt, chocolate, but really like a nutty character. Special bee, I have not eaten that much special bee by itself.
I really just haven't partaken too much.
Jesus Christ. Just tastes like toffee.
Extreme. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I can't. That's
It's cool, isn't it? I know why I like it so much.
well, no, exactly. Well, because it's like it's one choice. You want dark?
Yeah, here you go.
We got it. You want sweet? We got that. You want color? It's all here. One grain. It's one-stop shop.
Yeah. Boy, pretty neat, right?
Oh man, what a yeah. But it's definitely an outlier.
Sure.
Out of the other roasted choices.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely an outlier in terms of the flavor profile.
That's what I mean. That's why it's going to be like the weird grain.
But it's
of the-
shocking.
Yeah.
It's shocking on the palate,
Yeah.
just as a grain. Wow. But yes, rich, deep, sweet darkness. Yeah. And the game itself is a weird combination of like tender, like gentle, tender, relaxing, cozy
Right.
moments, and legitimate darkness. Legitimate darkness.
And the cell shading just makes it that much more,
It's perfect.
that much better because like the cozy parts are
Well,
that much more cozy
Dude,
because of the
I think it'd be
cell
even
shading, right?
cozier, like because there's people grabbing that because that's on Switch too.
Oh, I want to get it for the Steam Deck.
But no, exactly. Like
Good Lord.
it's already
That's,
ready to
like,
go.
perfect, right?
No, you would just disappear into that screen. I think if you were playing Dredge on the Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
That's how I've been.
Oh yeah, my suspicion, Ghost, is that you just sort of get poured into that screen.
So is Zeus put out their new like deck?
It's not out.
It's not out, coming out?
Yeah, it's out for pre-order. But it is the two things that intrigue me about it are one, I think that its industrial design is a little bit
It's cool, yeah.
more modern.
Yeah.
I know that's going to be configurable. It's going to have
Totally.
some RGB type shit, right? Second, they went with I guess there's three things. There's actually a native Windows machine,
That's
which
amazing.
is interesting.
Yeah.
If you're trying to, the portable PC plus the Game Pass is kind of a fucked up value prop.
Yeah.
Third, they're using an AMD chip, and so these modern AMD solutions are like single die solutions where the processor and the GPU are essentially a single piece. So I think that's actually a really nice fit for the portable PC. I think they'll be able to get better costs at scale, right? I don't know. I think there's a lot to like about that actually.
So this is the first to be second theory,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, listen.
I mean,
They
we
proved-
saw that with the Quest,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
a lot of these other pieces of hardware.
Yeah.
It's always the race to be second.
But
First to be second.
Steam proved the claim. I'm a lifelong PC gamer, and I withheld for a long time until I had a chance to touch one at a PAX show, and I was like, okay, maybe I was stupid, maybe I was just being dumb, and I was, but that category is completely, like, for me, it's proven beyond a shadow of a doubt now.
Oh, the Steam Deck is, for me, like, I can't, like, that blows everything out of the comp.
Yeah.
I don't understand the point of not having one. Like,
Well,
if you're a gamer, like,
No,
it is almost essential.
It is hard to disagree with it, especially since most of the gaming we do is on Steam.
Yeah.
Now, we're looking for. They want the special B. They want the rich dark suite in addition to our Munich.
Yeah. Wild.
It's bad. Lethal Shadows. It's really really bad.
What was our SRM 30?
The SRM 30. But the only thing that's going to get these prices to come south a little bit is more market players. I don't mean Markiplier, although his advocacy would no doubt be incredible. But I mean market players.
Is there any hint on how much the other one's going to cost?
It exists in a range. I mean, they start at 512 and have a terabyte version, but the Ally also has an M2 slot for expansion. That's
All right,
fucking
that's
hardcore.
Friggin' nuts.
Okay.
Actual M2?
That's okay.
Okay, so let's talk about our hops.
Yeah. Horp.
What kind of hop?
Hop of the
do we want?
deep.
Typically, a Saz is like in this, but what kind of flavor is the
Is the
dredge?
deep. Is the deep.
Yeah.
Do any of them have metallic tastes?
I mean, grassy, tobacco, earthy,
muck.
herbal.
Tobacco would be good for a sailor.
Tobacco is in.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's go with. Actually, you know what? To be honest,
What are you thinking?
sometimes
I was
tropes
gonna say,
are good.
No, sometimes the classics work. So Saz, as a noble classic brewing hop, there's a reason for it to be there.
Yeah.
If you give me a couple notes, let's throw it on.
Yeah, it's mild, delicate, and but herbally spicy.
Yeah, so that's like right on ahead. So Zemergical was suggesting Wakatu, and I have seen that before.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but we can't get it.
Oh, it's hard to get?
The hop shop doesn't have it, so I know.
Dude. For the sailing one, Columbus might be an interesting.
All right, but Comet, this is going to be
Oh.
zesty with grapefruit and tangerine.
Yeah, so moving into this citrus vibe, definitely nautical.
And Columbus is herbal with lemon citrus. Also nautical.
It's hard to fight the pun, unfortunately.
Right. But I mean, citrusy prevents scurvy, going sick at sea. Mm-hmm. It's all there.
Yeah, are there any stony notes? Yeah, we want worms. See you, Lazarstein.
We could stick worms in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking just throw them right in.
We got no shortage of worms.
Apparently, Jennifer's seeing rattlesnakes or something.
Rattle.
Hard game.
I mean, I know about rattlers in central Washington.
I didn't know this was a thing.
I didn't know they were out in the mix over here.
I didn't know this was a thing. In Washington.
Yeah, awful. God, you know what would be crazy for this one? We usually don't do it. What do you think about isinglass?
Oh yeah, we can, but it's a dark beer, so,
Yeah,
you want to clarify a stout?
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying.
I get why you want it, because
Right.
it's fish.
Because so there is a clarifying thing that can be used in beers that is fish derived called isinglass. But with a beer this dark, it's not really going to offer us anything. It isn't going to offer us anything visual, really. I just love the idea of putting fish in it.
Oh yeah, I get it. I mean, we could do it.
Drop some sardines in there.
Yeah, exactly. Do our first tinned beer. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, they used to use it in Guinness? Oysters? Yeah, true shot. Now, you might be joking, but oysters are a traditional additive in stouts. That's a totally real thing. So they use it in Guinness?
That's interesting.
It certainly is. Well,
I guess it just it clarifies it.
yeah, I guess it still does it.
Yeah, still gets the proteins out.
Yeah, it pulls something out of there, right?
Proteins, literally proteins.
Well, I mean, but as an industrial process, I'm just thinking about them like at the top level, looking at it as an output.
So is it going to change the flavor, or is it just a
It
texture
doesn't really.
thing?
It doesn't. It just binds to proteins and pulls them down. Irish moss, yeah, that's another classic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they want the Colombo.
All right, so our yeast is either going to be the American Ale 2, which is clean, tart, and nutty.
Oh, sorry, I was completely spacing out thinking about these beers. And then I was thinking about this fucking sandwich. Here, I'm sorry, go ahead.
American Ale 2, which is clean, tart, and nutty. Or the British Ale, which is fruity, tarty, and dry and crisp.
Fruity, dry, crisp. Interesting. Yeah, I can see both of those. I can see both of those being nice. But clean, maybe not. Out of the two, it is for dredge. It is for dredge. I'm just saying, like,
Oh.
Oh, is there a seaweed yeast? That'd be interesting.
is there some kind of a mix?
Probably.
Probably there's something out there.
Oh, and Jack Lemon, thanks for dropping a link to the Kickstarter in there. It's about a week left.
Less than
Yeah, less than 6 days. 5? Yep.
5, yeah.
Needs to be more briny. You're welcome to add salt.
Well, I don't think there is. Apparently, seaweed is antiviral, anti-protozoal, antifungal, and antibacterial.
That's great for you.
Interesting.
I mean, yeah. So, eat that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking put that stuff in your mouth.
That's very
Well, seaweed chips are amazing.
True. Well, and seaweed is good.
Yeah.
That's like Ronya's go-to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We got them at like Trader Joe's or something. It's
Yeah,
just like these little containers.
Yeah.
She'll eat 3 of them. Like,
Yeah.
she just forages. Yeah. Kadashi broth. Nice. Listen, they want the fruity dry crisp. By God. And they shall have it. Now, dredge. A Lovecraftian fishing experience. Strange darkness commingled with coziness and then layered additionally with more darkness atop. We need names.
Eric Abandonment.
Tartarus sauce.
Tentacale? That's great. And his moist.
Bottom feeder is nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Catch and release, yeah.
Oh, I got some hot stuff in here already. In's moist has got to go. I mean, away, it has to come in here.
Yeah.
Scurvacious.
Wow, that's great, Junks. Chthonic tonic.
So, Trushaw, you know what's up. You know what's going on. Raelia, Furfu? Insatiable. See, Brinish, you're coming in here with the real facts. If you know, you know.
You know.
Fisherman's friend. Yeah, these gold cloaks, I did not bring their DoorDash fast enough. Nautic Ale Madness. Oh. Strange brew. All right, here. We got a deep roster here. You might have to shift it around, Josh. Oh no. I think he added some code to shrink it down. Thanks, man. So this is obviously this is a big one here. Let's take a look.
They know book.
It's Reading Rainbow. Dude, yeah, there was a Cthulhu Flagon was a late entry, but it really made an impression. I mean, I thought the Tartarus sauce was quite good myself. But Cthulhu Flagon is, I mean, it's executed at a very high level. These are just facts. We have to contend with them.
Interesting.
Bottom feeder was very good.
Man, I thought Tentacale was good.
Oh yeah, there's a Chthonic tonic
Yeah.
There's some great ones.
is pure juice. Hey.
I've done one called Cthulhu Flagon before.
Yeah, it's shocking. I mean, it's shocking. Listen, we have definitely name-checked this monster a couple times. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get Tartarus sauce. I'm going to do a curated selection second time around. So get ready for this. Now, take a look at these zesties, only recently returned from the front. Wow, an early lead for bottom feeder, coming back, even now retracting into its shell. Yes, Cthulhu Flagon is a tough contender. Bottom feeder has a lot going for it. Again, you know, ends moist. Chthonic tonic Tartarus sauce. There's no bad choices, but what's the best choice? That's the question that we have to ask ourselves. Right? Yeah. Exactly, Cab. It's rough. It's rough. What are you going to do about it? Not much. Cranston. All right. Cthulhu Flahagan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, Zero Dredge Thirsty. Yeah, that one goes back. That one goes back. Now, nice work, Nickman. A+ product. Hey, so we are going to reconfigure our instrumentation in here so that we might get underway with our very, very next episode of Black Remnant, our war game / RP adventure that happens right here in the studio. It's going to start at 3.
3?
Isn't that what it says?
Oh, I thought it was 2.
It's going to start at 2? Is it 2 or 3? I love 2.
I mean, it's not going to take an hour and a half to switch over the.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I'm into it. When do we want to start it?
When is Kiko showing up?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know what? That's probably the deciding factor.
I mean,
Watch this. I'll find out. Hang on, everybody. What time?
Start the instant Kiko.
Oh, I was just referring to. I thought you would put out a tweet.
I did.
I was trying to back. Starts at 2. Oh, it's episode 3. God, I am not smart. He knows.
starts at. I will say, for future reference, starts at 2 is pushing it.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
I mean, it might be fine, but depends on the day.
Yeah, true.
So let's say it starts at 2:30.
Yeah, that's what I would say from now on. Is what I'm telling you.
In the future. Okay. Well, gathered throng. It's not going to be a very long wait. We're going to reconfigure this space into an arena of battle and danger. And we will see you here with the addition of our Kiko. So don't go nowhere. Just talk amongst yourselves. And we will see you very, very briefly. But in order for all of that to begin, of course, I have to seize the machinery of the universe and throw it over there. Ready? Huh!